Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure to be running today's session, which is all about demystifying SAP Business Suite. Our aim is to keep things practical and to the point, focusing on three key areas. The first being what SAP Business Suite actually is. The second, how it fits into the broader SAP ecosystem. And the third and final point, why it still matters in 2025, despite the growing momentum around S4HANA. Now, there's a lot of confusion in the marketplace, and much of that stems from SAP's confusing naming conventions, as well as the evolution of their product strategy. So we're here to help cut through the jargon, bring some clarity as to what SAP Business Suite really means today. But before we dive in, I just wanted to show you a short video from SAP that really helps frame today's discussion. It offers a concise and visual explanation of how SAP itself defines and positions the Business Suite in 2025. Whether you're familiar with the legacy suite or just starting to explore SAP's cloud evolution, this clip will give you a great snapshot of the terminology, structure, and strategy behind the offering. And it's a useful primer that will set the context nicely for what we'll be unpacking next. So let's take a look at how SAP currently define and position the Business Suite and use this as a useful visual primer that complements what we'll be unpacking today.
Wow. Today, our customers are already realizing extensive value from SAP's integrated modular portfolio and our business AI innovations. But we are not stopping here. We continue to push the boundaries with the SAP Business Suite, our comprehensive set of integrated modular line of business applications. We have laid the foundation to unlock completely new possibilities with Joule and agentic AI to create even more powerful AI.
It's coming up right now. It's coming up right now.
With SAP Business Applications, you have the ability to cover the entire business value chain, from order to cash, procure to pay, design to operate, to hire and retire, and record to report. And with decades of expertise, SAP has tailored these business processes to your industry's nuances, whether you're in manufacturing, in retail, in healthcare, or beyond. We also know that businesses operate in a complex and mixed application landscape. So SAP's business technology platform with SAP Build and SAP Integration Suite enable you to connect all the pieces of your complex landscape through our GenAI-powered tools for app development, automation, and integration. They let you adapt, connect, and extend SAP Business Suite to fit your organization's unique needs.
Wow. And it starts right now. Yeah. Wow.
In the era of AI, data is the foundation for innovation and resilience, especially the semantically rich data flowing from these mission-critical applications in SAP Business Suite that are running your business. Customers are spending a vast amount of resources, both in time and effort, in connecting data from every part of their organization, which is why at the core of SAP Business Data Cloud, we harmonize all data across all your business processes. SAP Business Data Cloud empowers both customers and partners to build and consume their own data products to drive AI and analytical applications.
It's coming up right now.
It's not about the pure that all those features bring individually. From the very beginning, we have designed our AI architecture with a suite-first principle. Now, suite-first ensures an integrated approach across the entire enterprise so that AI can live up to its fullest potential and providing an unmatched unified user experience. For example, with Joule, our generative AI copilot, that already today is truly one seamless integration layer across the entire suite, providing one unified experience across end-to-end business processes with SAP S4HANA, SAP SuccessFactors, SAP Concur, SAP Analytics Cloud, and more. It really doesn't matter from where you access Joule. All your transactions, operational data, or analytics are available from anywhere at any time, using, of course, all your security and data privacy investments.
It's coming up right now. It's coming up right now.
At SAP, we're uniquely positioned to deliver transformative outcomes that bring out the best in your business. With SAP Business Suite at its core, SAP Business Data Cloud provides you with the data foundation across your SAP and non-SAP landscape so you can focus on creating value rather than the mundane tasks of data management. With our unique and industry-leading partnership with Databricks, you have a complete yet open platform to power your data strategy. And with Insight Applications, SAP Business AI, and our investments in AI agents, we're also focused on helping you take control of your future by creating a connected, intelligent set of systems capable of predicting, adapting, and acting autonomously.
Brilliant. So, as you can see in that clip, SAP is clearly positioning the Business Suite as an evolving, modular, cloud-centric ecosystem, one that blends the traditional ERP with real-time analytics, automation, and other things like embedded intelligence. Now, you'll have noticed some key themes as well. One being the shift towards integrated line of business solutions, another being the centrality of platforms like BTP, i.e. the business technology platform, and the increasingly large emphasis on agility, speed, and insight. Now, all of that ties into what we'll be talking about now, starting with the term SAP Business Suite, which is now being redefined for the cloud era. So what is the SAP Business Suite? Well, let's start with the basics. And traditionally, the SAP Business Suite has referred to a collection of integrated core applications used by large organizations to run operations across finance, procurement, logistics, and customer relations, as well as the supply chain. And now that suite included the SAP ECC or ERP Central component, the operational engine for finance, logistics, and procurement, CRM for customer relationship management, SRM for supply relationship management, SCM for supply chain management, and PLM for product lifecycle management. So this suite has been the foundation of enterprise systems for years now, and stable, customizable, and deeply embedded in a lot of critical business processes. However, this is where it gets interesting. Now in 2024 and into 2025, SAP started to reintroduce this term, Business Suite, in a new context. And as the rise with SAP branding had begun to fall out of fashion in many ways, SAP began shifting towards positioning cloud ERP offerings, particularly S/4HANA Private Cloud, as part of a new bundled suite approach. So now when SAP talks about Business Suite, they may be referring to one of two things. The first being the legacy suite, may still be running, which we just referenced then, or the new structure, which is designed for the cloud era, including modular line of business solutions, analytics, and AI capabilities like Joule, all brought together through foundational platforms such as the SAP Business Technology Platform and SAP Business Data Cloud. So is this just a rebrand then? Well, not quite. The shift goes beyond just naming, and there's quite a few substantial changes that have been rolled out under the new SAP Business Suite model that in many respects prove to be more appealing to the ECC customer base. From a licensing and commercial model perspective, they're moving away from full user equivalents or FUEs to named user licensing for public cloud ERP. There's more transparency and simplicity, echoing those traditional ECC licensing structures. When it comes to solution packaging and functional bundling, there's a tighter pre-bundled solutions for finance, supply chain, HR, and procurement. There's industry-specific packages like our S4 Energy solution, which helps simplify delivery, reduce total cost of ownership, and by combining best practices, deep sector expertise, and fit to standard methodology, as well as clearly scoped templates tailored to the energy sector or any other industry that a relevant package is created for. From a technology and architecture standpoint, stronger integration with the business technology platform for extensibility, automation, and integration. There's also the native embedded analytics powered by SAP Analytics Cloud, and intelligent tools like Joule, which are now built into the solution. There's also unified access to enterprise data through the likes of SAP Business Data Cloud, enabling seamless planning, AI, and advanced analytics across systems, customers, and also SAP's strategic positioning. So both S/4HANA Private Cloud and Public Cloud are now being positioned under the Business Suite umbrella. But with that being said, Private Cloud is more directly aligned with the legacy ECC model, making it the natural fit for many existing SAP customers transitioning forward. So exactly where does S/4HANA fit into this picture? Well, S/4HANA is the core ERP engine of the new SAP Business Suite. Whether in private or public cloud, it delivers modern ERP functionality, supported by native analytics and extensibility through BTP and powered by the Business Data Cloud. So you can think of it essentially as the digital core of the new SAP Business Suite, modular, cloud first, and built to power intelligent connected enterprises through integrated analytics, automation, and innovation. And I guess also kind of moving on from S/4HANA, just a quick clarification on ECC versus S/4HANA in this context, because this is obviously where more confusion comes in when it comes to referencing the SAP Business Suite. When people refer to SAP, they often don't know whether they're talking about ECC, S/4HANA, or just the broader SAP ecosystem. So the key distinction here between ECC and S4 is ECC is the ERP component of the original SAP Business Suite, and S/4HANA is the next generation successor, reimagined for a cloud-first world. So both deliver core ERP functionality, but the underlying architecture is fundamentally different. ECC runs on traditional databases and older system design, whereas S/4HANA is built on in-memory S/4HANA databases, offering faster processing, simplified data models, and a modern user experience through SAP Fiori. And that is SAP's intuitive, role-based interface that replaces the old GUI with a cleaner, mobile-friendly design tailored to how people actually work. But why does SAP Business Suite still matter? And this isn't a case of newer is automatically better. Obviously, ECC continues to service thousands of organizations reliably, but we are at a pivotal crossroads, and SAP Business Suite, the legacy one, is now in maintenance mode. So what does that mean? Well, mainstream support for ECC ends in 2027, as I'm sure many of you have heard. Extended support runs until 2030, with additional options under discussion at present for select customers with complex landscapes, possibly extending that deadline to 2033. This means it will still function, but you won't see any new features, enhancements, or innovation. So the relevance of Business Suite is twofold. It's still the operational core for many businesses. For those still running ECC, the legacy suite remains reliable, stable, and central to day-to-day operations, even as it moves into maintenance mode. It's also the foundation of SAP's new cloud direction. So the term Business Suite now reflects SAP's modern modular setup, built around S/4HANA and powered by platforms like BTP and Business Data Cloud. So if you're planning a move, you're not stepping away from the suite, you're evolving with the suite. Now, there are some low-hanging fruit here. Obviously, not everybody's going to move straight to S/4HANA from ECC. So how do you modernize without full disruption? Well, one of those quick wins is SAP Analytics Cloud, or SAC. And that's one way we're helping customers evolve without a full transformation. SAC, it can integrate with your current ECC system. It delivers powerful planning, real-time dashboards, and predictive analytics without changing that core ERP, which is a major focus of SAP at current, not changing that core and kind of building around it. So take, for example, one of our clients in the energy sector who recently deployed SAC to track operational KPIs. This gave them better reporting than they ever had within ECC and laid the groundwork for future improvements without major disruption to their core ERP. And the great thing about this is that these investments are future-proof. So SAC will integrate seamlessly into an S/4HANA environment later on down the line when they eventually decide to make that transition. Now, just a bit about BTP, the Business Technology Platform, and how that enables extensibility and innovation. So SAP BTP essentially acts as the integration and extension layer of the entire SAP ecosystem. Now, what this allows is businesses to build, deploy, and manage applications that work alongside their ERP, again, without disrupting that core. And BTP also provides low-code, no-code tools, event-driven automation, workflow orchestration, and access to AI and machine learning capabilities. So for clients on ECC or S/4HANA, it opens the door to custom innovation and scalable enhancements without any heavy development. And by decoupling innovation from the core, BTP ensures that extensions remain future-proof, upgrade stable as clients move to or evolve within S/4HANA. And just also to touch upon the Business Data Cloud and how that unlocks unified and intelligent data. So the Business Data Cloud is a solution that unifies enterprise data from SAP to non-SAP sources across the landscape to provide a harmonized foundation for planning, analytics, and AI. It forms the backbone for real-time data across tools like SAC and Joule, supporting better decision-making and insight generation. In practical terms, what this means is the users can gain a single source of truth for operations, finance and forecasting, whether on ECC, transitioning to S/4HANA, or already running in the cloud. BDC enables organizations to simplify data architecture, reduce that manual integration, and ultimately scale the business insights using a trusted security data layer. Now, a big part of this digital transformation is challenging assumptions. What we often hear is, we're already on SAP, we're fine. We'll have a look at S/4HANA later, or even reporting is good enough. But these can't mask real limitations. If you're planning on reporting is disconnected, or you're relying heavily on things like Excel, you're likely missing out on faster decision-making, improved accuracy from real-time analytics, and ultimately, better performance within your business. So that's why we're running this series. We want to help you understand what's possible right now and how to build a sustainable bridge to what's next. So, to bring everything together, if you're still on ECC, you don't have to wait to start modernizing. Tools like SAC, BTP, and Business Data Cloud allow you to act immediately and generate that immediate value whilst you prepare your business for a smarter, cloud-ready future. And this is just the beginning. In episode 2, we'll explore what a smart transition path to S/4HANA actually looks like, including readiness assessments, phase migrations, and aligning your ERP strategy to your long-term business goals. So if you do have any questions or want to explore your options in more detail, feel free to get in touch via the contact details. And thanks again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next session. Thanks. Bye-bye.